another example of connecting to people. You can do this anywhere. So I was just in a hospital and I had a CT scan done on my head. And so, during that time, you meet people at the reception, you meet people, nurses, doctors, people treating you, whatever. You can always, try to make their day better. Do something that they haven't heard. Not like if you're like the 20th patient that they've done the same thing with, it's boring, right? So give them a little bit memorable, acknowledge them as people. Like for example, when I don't know, I wanted to walk to the scan room, but they say, well, they have a policy of having to wheel me. So anyway, they wheeled me. So I made some comments during the wheeling and whatever. And then the person who did and then the nurse took my vitals and wanted to put a thing around my arm for the blood pressure. And I said, well, would that actually work on my leg? And she said, well, yeah, we'd sometimes do that with children because whatever. And then I said, yeah, but what about people who don't have arms? She said, yeah, well, that's true. I said, yeah, but have you had that case? Well, actually, no. So, okay, so that's something different to talk about. Then, they give you this, when you're admitted in the emergency room as a patient, they put a little bracelet on you that has your name and date of birth and patient number and a few things. They put it on your wrist. And then when I was discharged, I went out and I went by the reception and they were just putting a wrist thing on a new person coming into the emergency. And I was like, hey, wait, I could have given you mine. It's good for the rest of the day. All right. So nice joke. And it's just to get people a little bit, take the seriousness out of the job sometimes. So it's nice. And you can do that anywhere. You can do that in a store. You can do that in an airplane or wherever you going to meet people anyway. And the nice thing is, we all have some kind of social anxiety, or it's always socially awkward to just approach people. But when you're going to an airline counter or somewhere standing in line, or you're at a register, or you're somewhere where you're going to meet someone anyway, might as well use this to connect a little bit better than just the normal everyday thing. My ride's here. I gotta go.